in the societal standards. Ukuthi you spoke about beauty, and I love it because Laconco Naturals stands ukuthi beauty is not what we sing upon, let's say internal. So the immediate fact ubuya kuma senses akho uba sober and realize ukuthi okay, this is me. I am standing my truth. I'm being authentic to imvelaphi yami. I'm being real to myself. Okay, nali qiniso lami. So if namhlanje I was invited and I realized ukuthi Manisibo angina mali to put on makeup or angina dress, bengizoba honest.
Yeah.
Ngingezilana ngingathi ngibuyele emuva manje angisazi ukuthi ngizoyenza njani because ibhodalile ziko. So I think it starts ngokuthi ube authentic, to be yourself and your truth. And also we are living in times, where social media has had so much impact in our lives. And we go on social media, mama ubani ukhuluma ngefone ukuthi ifone uyayibamba lana, it's such into encane, but it has so much impact, and I say it's discipline.
Yeah.
So if you go out there and then you say you're serving, or what you see is what you get, I don't think it's nice to portray a certain what kanti isizima siyabila ngaphansi, because you lose yourself, and the minute you lose yourself, it's very hard to get yourself. So 2 years ago I sat down and I say, okay, if ngingazistripha ngibe uwantu, my mom calls me wantu, it gives me that substance ukuthi this is uwantu, and all that I've achieved, or all the exposure that I've had, it's grace from uNkulunkulu, and uNkulunkulu can still remove it. So that's why I struggle with a lot of either peers and colleagues and friends riding on a high horse, because bese ngithi mina but umusa kaNkulunkulu uthi uyakhushulwa angithi awuzikhuphuli because lithatho njani angazi limthi isiZulu mngeke. So I think to answer you, it's into yami, let us go back pandemic ushayile sonke, be it by losing imsebenzi, be it by losing imali, be it losing yourself. Abantu are struggling on depression. But I guess manje move ake kuthenini how do I go ground and restructure myself and face myself kule mirror? And I think life changes completely. More understand ukuthi no mangi authentic, and there was a very long time where I was actually entangled in stuck lab, and you want to show ukuthi right. And I'm not too sure if you've realized the people who are going through the most carries the most beautiful smiles.
Yes.
Because you are trying so much. But besithinto enene uyabuyela endlini. And I don't think I ever want to go back there. I am so at peace ekuthenini kulungile. Let me cut it. It's fine. Rather, I don't want to lose myself again. There's a time where, because I was at depression and I had to take my antidepressants for 8 months. And I don't want to go back to that space. Saying you don't even know what you're doing. It's like you are doing the house chores, but because internally you are puzzled. You have lost yourself. You've disconnected to who is Laconco. So the reason for why I like culture and ubuntu and umina as umnguni, it's purely because culture doesn't teach you to not love oseduze kwakho. Culture doesn't teach you ukuthi awungamhloniphi. Culture teaches you ukuthobeka, respect, nokuthanda, and ukuzazi. And there's a thin line between arrogance and confidence. Because sometimes omunye uyangena lana ayitshela confident, but uma usubuka ibody language une low self-esteem, but because ukera image bese kube ngathi confidence, kanti no, it's not. So, and then there's a line that I like using ukuthi, as sitting around this table, I've been looking at your eyes. I've studied journalism. So to communication science got journalism, and you are taught body language, and you are taught speech so much, and that's when you analyze what's okay. So all right, yabona le content or yabona shame, sazam okay lo we process it, and it's not judgmental, but it's analyzing, and it's called helicopter view. So I've realized that around this table, our stories and our journeys are different. And I realized that each and every one of us have been pained. And lalela prof, I've realized that no man, impilo it's about some challenges. Isikhathi sokujabula sincane. Ngesikhathi usujabulile nani usathami uyafika or yabona impilo it's. But I live every day ukuthi noma ngabe ibhodo ngeke ngikwazi ukulibeka eziko namhlanje, noma ngabe kukhona bekade ngikuzama kwangaphumelele, talking about vision. But uNkulunkulu kune secret yakhe nje where uma ngabe uzama kakhulu in life uyahlehla kubuke. Because we're human and kids, so you want this thing, you're gonna try, you're gonna watch now, hey, you must be within, but it's that. And then also we are all thrown in the fire. Life throws us in the fire, but it is up to you when you get out of that fire. What is your result? I've been watching a lot of videos of mining and how gold is made, or rather iphekwa kanjani. And umlungu uyakhuluma uthi 2000 degrees ukushisa. But look at the result, the bar of the gold out there. And I take that and I apply it ngempilo yami. Bese ngithi ziba khona izikhathi ithandeka la kuba mnyama ngingazi. But bese ngithi I don't want to go there, and also what's more important as a young person, or either whichever sector, is faith. Faith does move mountains. And there's a miracle when you move. Angazi kanjani, but when you move ikhona. And when you stand still angazi kanjani. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking ukuthi this is so necessary. And I like kunento engayiqala 2 years ago, it's Women in Conversation, and exactly set up intimate and ama topics ashaya khona, because I believe ukuthi one child at a time, one woman at a time. If we can have content and happy or joyful women in households, lesizwe soba ngcono, lesizwe lalela kuzoshintsha. So siyafighta mama academic nani siyangena bese intellect, innovative manner of approaching life and taking positive decisions, because if this table doesn't serve me anymore, it's okay to walk away and just smile. And kukhona enye into bengihle nge this morning ngibona at somebody's WhatsApp status ukuthi I think ulanga nkosi what, there's some chick. So she was asked at something, how did you make your first million? Remember there was that challenge trend, how did you make? And her answer, yes, was I got divorced. Underground, entanglement, what? Because in society standards, it's a woman, I hate the word it is strong. We are not strong, we are brilliant. I hate it. You know what? If I told hey, but so I appreciate it because naga na understanding what kushuktin. Best and get to know sweetheart, brilliant. Go check on your dictionary go to brilliant to shuktin. Just check it, do you want to add something?
I wanted to say I mentioned this to this other lady that I used to be in Bogota. I refused to be in Bogota. 2016 when my husband says, I'm marrying a second wife, and I'm like, are you a millionaire?
Your husband?
Are you going to afford? And is she working? Because you already have this relationship.
Your husband is saying he's taking a second wife?
Ex-husband,
Or ex,
and
okay.
I chose myself and my kids because if I am not happy, how am I a mother?
How are you going to raise these kids?
Up to me. I have two beautiful girls who are saying every day, my mom this, my mom that. If I am not then happy as a mother, where are my girls?
Exactly.
Then
Emotion.
I said, I refuse to be in Bogoto. That
Sure.
was seed behind the door and said, I'm strong. I refuse to be strong. I want to be at my weakest.
Yeah.
And go through this.
Feel it, uzile, and then you move on. Otherwise, you by ghost all your life.
I think
Okay.
also going back to what you were saying, what we have underneath. Also, I think it plays a lot. Our parents were strong.
Yeah.
They were told be strong.
Yeah.
They were told if your marriage is not working, be strong.
Yeah.
But what she's
Bekezela.
yes,
Ooh,
bekezela.
lenkcikane.
But what you're saying right now is very powerful. You chose yourself. And most of the time as women we are told be strong. And you're being strong, you're ignoring yourself. You're ignoring that little that person inside you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you are doing it for another person. What's why?
Yeah.
I'm to say I'm doing it for my kids. You're not happy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you come back from work, I say to myself, when I come back, my daughter is always looking forward. Because she says, yo, Mama, I wanted to sit with you. If then I chose marriage and said I'm doing it for my kids, how was I going to be this happy person that they're looking forward to meet
Every
And
day.
another thing also, you could have said you choosing your marriage because you want to be strong.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's gonna destroy your kids.
Absolutely.
And then that affects your upbringing of your kids because you're not happy and you're
Yeah.
taking out your frustration
Yeah.
on your
the
kids.
children, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Look
that
at the
makes
fact that she's got 2 girls.
Yeah.
She's teaching these girls that stand up for yourself.
Sure.
Don't stick in a marriage just because you're married. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes love is not enough.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Love is not enough.
Yeah.
You can have all the love in the world, but love is not enough. It doesn't measure up to the disrespect that you get from it. It doesn't measure up to the financial strains that this man would have put her in for the same fact that who knows if the second wife was working or not, whatever the case is. But you taught your daughters how to stand up for themselves.
Yes.
And choose yourself. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It will be okay.
Yeah. So, I think, echoing on that or continuing there is that self-worth and just remembering ukuthi I look like this, you are, but with all the hats that we're wearing, but definitely it's underground. Kukhona lapha ekujeke khona somewhere, i-laundry makufika ama-visitor and then so abantu they so swarmed up and so overwhelmed ngokuthi it's time now, I want to fit in manje by this age there's nothing as painful as seeing a beautiful njengoba kadusha ukuthi sometimes you look nami it took me time ukuthi ngime sibukeni ukuthi I know ngishaphi ngikrend and then kuthiwa no mhlawumbe no and especially about this dress no bengi right no because it's the contentment ngishap ngicomfortable ma angithanda mahili shout out to you ngamahili ayakufanele nemlenze yakho but angwathandi mina because they're uncomfortable uyabona cheers like I don't but manje especially khona leli iqhox elinomndawo ongemuva obovu and business dinner.
Yeah.
But they buy it and it's so uncomfortable. Actually, it's not meant for us. Yes, I'm a red bottoms again. I was given an opportunity to own my red bottoms. I'm gonna choose the sandal. Because sure, kuyayele embadadeni, comfortable. You know what I mean? Sure, ganyathele, kube grand, kube muhle, siyabiza, but at least comfortable. Imagine imagining spending so much. I get so annoyed